Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
They just can't take the Malzahar and play through it. To me, this draft is all about how Umti can actually act aggressively around the Lucian Zoe in the early game.
QSS popped as this comes in. Umti, though, in the wings with Predator. They know he's nearby. The flash on in. He's going to grab the Jarvan here. Not enough damage comes out, though. Mata's going to be the one in the front line, but First Blood goes over to Death here. Featherstorm, so many low members on KT, but nobody's going down. Cullen coming out, trying to get them. Look at this. Now they want to dive the top side. The Abyssal Void just doesn't get off. Actually, they're not able to get out of this one, and we are going to have the collapse here onto Teddy, who's getting extremely low. Does get eaten up here, but the entirety of KT's team wants to get both of them. They are going to pick them off in what looks like a poor trade in the bottom side. Jin going to try to push in here with the Rift Herald. We'll see.
So on in the early game, and eventually they will have that no frontliner problems. And this turning on So-On.
Yeah, you were talking about lack of vision. Here comes Score. He wants him, but he fails the flag and drag. And now we got 3-on-1 Score with no escape available. But Mata trying to be the hero once again. And now we are going to have the Nether Grasp onto the Tom Kenshin. Smeb, he secures the kill onto the Varus. Make that a double kill. Smeb getting the 2 kills in the fight.
The more reliable pick comp is a disaster for Jin. They're all under the turret. They're actually being forced to play as a 5, which they never want to do. They want the Lucian pressuring at all times, and Smeb, he's even threatening a turret dive.
Fails his jump, and he's going to get locked down, but doesn't really matter. Umti just disappears off the map as I'm saying that. So-On now, all alone. He uses his own dash, but gets caught up in the Cataclysm. Finally gets it back, and Wraith might be able to save his life here. Thankfully, oh, okay, never mind. Death says no to that, and down you go, Wraith as well. That's a double kill. A Featherstorm just in time to save his life, but eventually does go down as KT. They're diving into the base, maybe a little bit too far. They pick up a couple of kills, but lose 2 of their. The TP coming in. The Infernal Drake will go over to Jin in the end of all things, but KT, they want to engage. They're going to get on top of So-On once again. It looks like the Cataclysm going to trade 2 in there, but Grace able to pop the Jarvan, and see you later, ROCCAT. That's going to be 3 kills. Double kill given over to Zoe somehow. And a broken engage from KT here from Grace means our Zoe is going to get even more powerful. So-On trying to get away from Smeb. Looks like he's having a pretty hard time, but the Baron in the end of all things is going to go over to Jin, even with the failed fight. Failed smite. Doesn't really matter. Definitely they are. We are going to have another sleep up here onto that Jarvan, but they want the engage. They find So-On in the front, but Wraith is right there. But look out for Mata in the back line. He's going to get on top of Skarner, but they can't take him out. ROCCAT now getting low, and the grab here onto Smeb. He's going to go down. Now a trade 1-for-1. Do have Tom Kent's getting incredibly low here in the back line.
If they can push up, is going to be helpful, but yeah, the wave clear with no Baron buff, a lot less strong.
Yeah.
Smell putting up his Narbor on the side.
Oh, we got a Devour, but it's not going to be enough. We don't have 2 Tom Kenches in this game, unfortunately for Jin. That's going to be 1 pick, and it looks like another one onto Wraith, meaning So-On's poor positioning gets the Inferno. Nobody's coming on in. This is going down way too fast. Zoe's spell's not going to be in range. And there you go. Baron going to go over to KT just like that.
Going into the inhibitor turret.
Yeah, they're pushing on in because Skarner was bot lane. And look at this, 1v1 again. Death forces the Devour early. So he may have an opportunity for Pawn to go in here, but look at the damage onto Grace. He goes way too far forward. Mata gets low, but it doesn't matter. They find the pick they needed. That's going to be 1 inhibitor, and they're going to be looking for more.
Yeah, madness from Grace had such a great
play around here.
No way for Grace to be here. Doesn't have unsealed spellbook, no teleport. So they have to give it up. Will be Elder eventually taken by KT Rolster. 3 buff Elder. Now 12% AD and AP. No stacking of buffs, but still a...
Looks like they're going to go for it right when it spawns here. Pawn and Death alone can bring this down. Look at how fast it goes. Just like that. The extra damage your Voidlings do. And of course, Death. Everybody on full items, and the Drakes. Going to be an easy pick for them. Jin, they couldn't get close. Jin players here.
Team to push in, like you say, flashes are down, so everyone walking up.
Death is getting in there, he uses his Feather Storm and beats in Jin Air. They take away Teddy off of the map. We are going to have the grab on the score, but hey, he's still got his stopwatch 41 minutes into the game. Now we're going to have the lockdown onto Umti. That's going to be the end of his life and the end of the rest of Jin Air here. Nice little ultimate from Smeb. They want to get the entire kill, the ace, but they can't quite do it as Sohan does live in the end. But KT looking good to finally end game number 1 here at about 41 minutes into the game. The last Nexus turrets, they want to get that last kill onto Sohan, but they can't quite do it. Sohan kind of just laughing from the pool, but KT laughing as they take game 1.
KT's bottom lane has seemed to have the number of Teddy and Ray 3 games in a row. 2-0 in the first round robin through bot lane. The 1-0 here, all about Deft and Mada. Reading the script and saying, well, Skarner's going to jungle around top side. Let's overextend. It was like something out of solo queue. How far extended they were in the lane. Took the turret low. Jeanette thought they could get advantages elsewhere. They couldn't. KT still did make a unlikely mistake where they got far too extended.